Obi. Chike is spelled Chike. Obi is Obi. Chike Obi. My brother, my sister. Chike Obi became the first mathematician in Nigeria to hold a PhD. In other words, he became a doctor of mathematics. The first in Nigeria. Hey, let's go into his story now. Chike Obi was born on the 17th of April in 1921. He was a Nigerian politician, mathematician, and a professor. Oh my God. Chike Obi was the first Nigerian to hold a doctorate degree in mathematics. Obi's early research dealt mainly with the question of the existence of periodic solutions of non-linear ordinary differential equations. Let's pretend we all understand this. Periodic solutions of non-linear ordinary differential equations. In fact, he successfully used the perturbation technique, and several of his publications greatly helped to stimulate research interest in this subject throughout the world and have become classics in literature. My brother, my sister, one of the brightest in mathematics all over the world. He became the very first man from Nigeria to hold a PhD in mathematics. He researched mathematics. He used the technique of perturbation. Perturbation. P-E-R-T-U-R-B-A-T-I-O-N. Perturbation. To solve a lot of problems of mathematics and beyond. Oh God. Now listen to the achievements of this great man. Chike Obi was educated in various parts of Nigeria before reading mathematics as an external student of the University of London. In fact, when he finished his degree, he immediately won a scholarship to research at the Pembroke University, Cambridge. And after that, he went into his PhD at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, Cambridge, Massachusetts, in the United States of America. And he finished in 1950 at the age of 39. My brother, my sister, at the age of 29, I beg your pardon, 29, thereabout. Remember, he was born in 1921. So by 1950, my brother, my sister, how old was he? 29. Now, my brother, my sister, the moment he completed his PhD, he remembered his country, Nigeria. He ran back to Nigeria, even though it took another 10 years for the country to be independent. Returned to lecture at the premier Nigerian University of Ibadan. He was soon diverted from academia and he became a politician. After the war, he returned to lecture in 1970 at the University of Lagos, where he quickly rose to the senior academic role of a professor. Hey, now he left Lagos and returned to his root in Onitsha, where my hero and mentor Raskimono was born, Onitsha Olona, establishing the Nana Institute for Scientific Studies, where he went into so much research, winning so many prizes and awards from all over the world. My brother, my sister, he was engaged in a lot of activism. In Ibadan, he began to give lectures about his political philosophy, which he called Kemalism, and how best he felt the country should be managed. He helped from the Dynamic Party of Nigeria, of which he served as its first Secretary General, all the way through the very beginnings of Nigerian democracy. My brother, my sister, his party later joined us with the NCNC. That's the National Council of Nigerian and Cameroon. Oh my God. My brother, my sister, he was a powerful activist. In fact, he was elected as a legislator. My brother, my sister, in 1960, in the Eastern House of Assembly, he moved on and on and on. Then in 1962, 2 years after he became an MP, he was arrested and charged with treason in a closed trial organized by the then National Civilian Government, who accused him and others, including the main opposition leader at the time, Obafemi Awolowo, of plotting to overthrow the government. He was later released for want of evidence. My brother, my sister, when the Nigerian Civil War broke out in 1967, being an Igbo himself, he sided with Biafra, working for the rebel leader, Chukwu Emeka Odumegwu Ojukwu. For a brief period in the 1970s, he served as the National Revenue Mobilization Commission. After the war in 1970, he returned to the classroom to teach. Obi derided religion and ethnic extremism and the culture of corruption pervading the Nigerian political class. He was a national newspaper columnist. In fact, in the 1980s, writing under the title, I Speak for the People. As a visiting professor to the University of Rhode Island, the United States of America, and the University of Jos, Nigeria, and the Chinese Academy of Sciences, he was a recipient of the National Honor of Commander of the Order of the Niger, CON, and a fellow of the Nigerian Academy. He was married to a beautiful woman by name Belinda, who herself died in 2010. My brother, my sister, 2 years after her husband died, leaving behind a legacy full of wisdom in mathematics and politics, and of course, 4 children. Today we remember you, oh Papa. Papa, Udinyaminko, Papa. Oh, Papa, Udinyaminko. Papa, Udinyaminko, wate. Papa, misi waya biwate. Udinyaminko. In the burden of knowledge, I ask you now that you know what to do. Be an any ole mi do ba fe yanzu da kaga ne me zaka yi ne. Ya papa ngo boka ya nfifi ya nya nu kai na wo ba na wo be de lele anjiba singa be kunne. Lele anjiba singa be the emperor, the conqueror, the champion, the lion is here. It's time for me to